Siddhartha Gautama, the future Buddha, was born into a life of privilege. He lived in a palace. His father was a king. The year was 563 BCE. His birthplace was Lumbini, located in modern-day Nepal. Siddhartha knew nothing of suffering. He lived within the palace walls. His father shielded him. The king wanted to protect Siddhartha. He feared Siddhartha might become a spiritual leader. Despite the opulence, a sense of emptiness lingered. Siddhartha yearned for more. Was there a deeper meaning to life? This question would follow him. At the age of 29, Siddhartha's life changed. He ventured outside the palace walls. For the first time he encountered suffering. These experiences shook him. He saw an old man. He saw a sick man. Then he saw a dead man. These sights awakened him to life's harsh realities. The sight of suffering deeply troubled Siddhartha. He was used to luxury. He had never seen such hardship. He realized the truth. Aging, sickness, and death were inevitable. These encounters sparked a spiritual quest. Siddhartha left his life of luxury. He left his wife and newborn son. He felt compelled to find answers. He wanted to end suffering. He sought guidance from various teachers. He studied meditation. He explored different philosophies. He embraced a life of asceticism. He deprived himself of basic comforts. Still, he found no lasting peace. He realized that extreme asceticism was not the answer. Siddhartha's journey took him to the Indian state of Bihar. It was there that he made a pivotal decision. He decided to change his approach. He abandoned the extremes of luxury and deprivation. He chose a middle path. This path emphasized balance and mindfulness. Siddhartha's pursuit of enlightenment led him down a path of strict asceticism. He believed that by punishing his body he could free his mind. He ate very little. He slept very little. He pushed himself to the limits of human endurance. He was joined by 5 other ascetics. They were impressed by his commitment. They hoped to achieve enlightenment with him. Together, they practiced rigorous meditation techniques. Years passed, yet enlightenment remained elusive. Siddhartha grew weak. He almost died. He realized that his extreme practices were not working. He needed a new approach. He needed to nourish his body as well as his mind. One day a young woman offered him a bowl of rice. He accepted it, breaking his fast. His companions were shocked. They believed he had given up. They abandoned him. But Siddhartha knew he was on the right path. He had found a middle way. Having abandoned the extremes of self-indulgence and self-denial, Siddhartha reached a turning point. He sat beneath a fig tree. This tree became known as the Bodhi tree. It was in Bodh Gaya, India. He vowed to meditate until he found enlightenment. For 49 days he sat in deep meditation. He faced temptations and distractions. Mara, a demon, tempted him. Mara represented desire and fear. But Siddhartha remained steadfast. He would not be moved. As the morning star rose, Siddhartha experienced a profound awakening. He finally saw the truth about suffering. He understood its cause. He realized that there was a way to end suffering. This realization became the foundation of his teachings. At that moment, Siddhartha became the Buddha, the awakened one. He had found the answers he sought. He was filled with compassion. He knew he had to share his wisdom. He wanted to help others find liberation from suffering. After his enlightenment, Buddha traveled throughout India. He shared his teachings. His message was simple yet profound. He taught the 4 noble truths. These truths explained the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. Buddha taught that suffering is a part of life. We suffer because we cling to desire. The way to end suffering is to follow the Eightfold Path. This path leads to enlightenment. It is a path of right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Buddha's teachings spread rapidly. People from all walks of life were drawn to his message of compassion and wisdom. He formed a community of monks and nuns. This community helped to spread his teachings far and wide. Buddhism became a major world religion. It continues to offer guidance and inspiration. Buddha's teachings emphasize peace, compassion, and personal transformation. His legacy continues to inspire millions around the world. His message of enlightenment remains as relevant today as it was centuries ago.